right, if you just joined us, this is Bob Lee. We are trying to run this live, but we're also recording it. This is the first annual Joan Yamilkoski Teams Tournament. We had 16 three-member teams from all across Western Massachusetts, all the way out to, we had a team out from Central Park Lanes. Angel Morales started things off with a spare, filled it with 5, and then threw a 6 on top of that. Followed that with a spare and a strike just now. Okay, we are recording. We're going to record today's match and put it up on the website later. But Angel, with 3 marks in his first 4 boxes, is at 51 plus the bonus. 5 in that. So it's going to be a 56 plus 5 is going to be a 61 at the half for Morales. With 3 marks. Nick Brown, a 100 bowler, finishes with a spare, and he's at 44 in the ball. Apologies for the lost connection on the live stream. We are recording now. This will be put up on after the match. Here we have one of the game's great young bowlers, Brandon Martins, known as Nando. We had a chance to see him earlier at Agawam and at the Candlepin for Cancer tournament around these parts. Throws his first ball 38 miles an hour and weird action. That is a triangle on the right, a half Worcester in the middle, and the 7-pin on the left. How about that for welcome to Canal Street. Lane 14 pins have been moving, not necessarily beautifully in this case. On your left, you got Joe Ringer. He is the team captain. Ringer bowls out of this house. As Nando finishes with a tough 5 in the first. And a beautiful 10 for Ringer. 80% handicap today. We are bowling 1 string per matchup. So it's basically each member of the string will bowl their string. They're going to go 5 at a time. Before our interruption, we had Angel Morales finish with a 61 half. You see the early lead, 115 to 109 for his team. Nick Brown finished though on a spare, so that lead is virtually tied. Good spare opportunity now for Joe Ringer in the second. And how about that? Left wall. That's that 38 mile an hour ball. Martin's 15 and a ball. And a tough ball just right of his object. For a 9. Ringer at 19 through 2. Andrew Therian and Tim Hazert are anchor bowlers coming up next. Hazert comes in with a 117 average. Definitely the highest average in this group. If you heard Sean Sears' introduction on the live stream, you know he threw a 705 for his first 5 boxes. His 2 best games of the day were on 14, and those were a 167 and a 172. That was his 3rd best game today, and he had a 498. His best 3 of 7. And a strikeout! The head pin and the 10 pin were the last to fall. Strike on spare. 25 through 2 and 35 in the 3rd. Joe finishes with a spare. He's at 29. Almost matched the strike. First ball bonus now. Fendo. And oh no, that is a spread eagle plus a talon, a 3-fill on that spare, 32. And a spare on strike, a strike sandwich for Martins. He's at 55 through 4 with the ball coming, keeping up and trying to pass Angels, who had 3 marks on his side. Very good out with that miss for Ringer. He's at 41, trying to hold pace with furious production from Morales and Martins. A 25-pin lead. Both teams have one hit coming up. Fendo's next on lane 14 on your right. We're in number 31. Right on it. 8-fill. He's at 63. Difficult castle leave, the 4, 5, and 7. You often see it accompanied by the wood in front of the corner. A spare and 4 marks following the 5 for Martins. 73 and a ball through 5. Joe, team captain, make a bid for a 9 here, maybe see if he can get something to move over. Nope. That wood is always tricky in that configuration. 49.5 with a mark. And the lead is 35. Remember, today's tournament is handicapped. There was a, I believe, a 5-pin difference or a 6-pin difference coming into it. 55 to 49, that's 6. Here are anchor bowlers. Tim Hazer loves lane 14 today. Like I said, scores 167 and 172 earlier. Pins have been flying, and the decks are very clean. Off the head pin, good drop though. Oh boy, tough. 5 and dime for Therian. Therian is out of Shelburne Falls. Joins the 2 other bowlers on his squad from the bowl here at Canal Lanes. 7 for Hazer. And a 9 for Therian. $35-pin lead. I'll highlight that lead for you in yellow. Here's one. Wow. Gotta get me a speed strike from Therian. He lives in the town of Coleraine. Hazer just misses his object. And takes 10 in the second. Hi, I'm Bob Lee for the Candlepin Bowling Network. I was out cleaning up my family's maple sugaring operation earlier today. Out in the rain. This is a much more pleasant environment. We're in Southampton, Massachusetts. Out near former exit 3. Hazer. 40-mile-an-hour pitch from Therian. Thought so. Hazer's ball's traveling 39 in that first pitch. Again, a 39. Or a spare on strike. 29 in the second, 39 and a ball in the third. Tim with the 8 is at 25 through 3. Just like that, the lead is down to 21. minus the ball coming up. We're going to get a reset on lane 13 for Therian. First time we've seen Andrew, his team today emerged from a three-way tie in the last match. I take it they won. They made their way through. There were three teams tied at 4-2 after the first 6 games. Remember, there were 2 divisions with 8 teams in each division. Acer on the head pin. He's got the castle lead now. The wood out in front of the head pin. Therian on the head pin, a 9 fill. 48 through 3 complete. Soul and naked pin. There's a beautiful pickup. That's a 9. That was a 9. That was in the channel. 57 through 4. Therian. Acer 35 and a ball. Coming up next. Converted on the spare.
Oh, is that a radar gun?
Yes, it is.
Does it work?
Yes. I've dropped it a few too many times. Go ahead. All right, that's an 8 fill. For Hazer, he's at 43. Came in 2nd place at the World Singles.
How close do I need to be?
Just has to be beyond the ball. As it comes out of their hand is ideal. Hazer wants to have a look at that pin. Or he's waiting for balls actually. It looks like
6.5.
You can do that from back here.
We're gonna try from that. Right here.
Yeah.
You get all the keys.
I've dropped it a few too many times, so the display now is a little like. We do have a radar gun. That came from a high school scout. Sold it to me for used for $75.
Pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. Here comes all 4 or 5 balls. 6. Hazer now working on a spare in the 5th. Well, no, just when he fires, you shoot. It'll give you the highest speed that the ball travels in the time that you watch it. All right. Looks like lane 14 is ready. Hazer now for the spare. He is just right. Open in the 5th. 2-pinner. Nope. Big break there. Didn't pay off for either bowler. That's 10 and a 53 half.
Yeah, buddy.
Turns out there were 3 pins back there. Therian got all 3 of them. A 67 half gives his team hope. It's a 21 pin lead at the half. Playoffs round 1. The winner here will 21 pin lead for Team Hazer. Now the team switch side. Nick Brown in the red on your screen is on your right, and Angel Morales is on your left. He had 3 marks and a 61. Big reason for that lead. Of course, Brandon Martin's with a big 73, helping out quite a lot. Morales is right on the head pin. Beautiful ball. That was the eagle wing covering the triangle. All 6 of those pins are gone. Brown, who had a 4 fill, is at 58 in the 6th. Morales takes 10. He's at 71. Just 1 string to move on. I believe the winner will be collecting money. That is a 6 fill for Brown. He's at 64. Head pin 4-7. And the 9 pin still the 4-7 back there. Morales has got it! He got it! The left wall treats as the 5 and 9 were the last to fall. A spare in the 7th. All right, not a strike, a spare. And a 10 in the 7th for Brown. He's at 79 with fill balls. Morales on the bonus, 6 more. He was at 81. And 6, he's at 87. All right, Nick's still looking at 6 pins with his 3rd ball coming. Good bid. Chops the head pin. Morales. Brown will take 5. So an 84 and a 9. 96, that's his average, and he's only through 8. Brown also through 8. Got a hay bale leave right there. Morales came at the head pin, but spun off into the 2 pin. Beautiful bid. Off the right wall, the 5 pin stands. Morales. His 3-1 bid. A 10, another 10. 94. In the 9th. And that's going to be 100. 105. Bubbly.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Nice to meet you.
All right. 15 pin lead for Team Sarian behind the big halves from Angel Morales and Brandon Martins. 3 marks for Morales and 4 for Martins in that first half. Here he is back on the head and in the pocket. Castle leads. Now, Nick Brown has the 10 pin. He has a good bid on it. He got it. Spare in the 10th. He'll see an 11th rack. Good bid, but Morales is open. He has a 114. Going to aim for a 115. Morales finishes with a 114. The bonus gets some late action. That's a 7, Phil. 1, 2, and 5 remain, but a 111. Good side for Brown. Nick was at 49 and a ball. Just had a 4 fill in the first, but he picked up another couple of spares and pinned well for a 111. The lead is down to 3, but Martins is in the bonus. Lead was as high as 21 pins a short while ago. Here's Joe Ringer, captain.
All right, Joe.
Joe is from East Hampton. Came in with a tournament average of 104. Better than his home average. Oh, strike on spare. Martins now has 5 in a row. 93 and 2 balls. He started with a 5. Martins, who throws just relatively new to the game, has been you could see in his delivery. I met him about 6 months ago. I could see he has one of the more balanced and fierce deliveries in the game. Anyway, Ringer at a 10. He's at 59. Nope.
Well, you got 2, buddy. All right. Work it out.
Okay, Ringer open. Still looking at the 1-7. Martin's second ball to strike. He's got 4 on the right, 4-7 on the left. 6 pins in all that he's facing. A little 4-step approach with a short first step. That's a 6 fill on the strike. He's at 99 through 6 complete. Oh, what a great 10. What a great 10. And 109, and the lead is now 24. Martin's scoring big with that strike on the spare. That diamond with a good piece of wood. He's got the 3-6 on the right, the 5-9 in the back. The wood is in front of the 5-9. Oh, another drive for Martins. Tough split though. How about that? Excellent spare when they needed it most. Ringer, 78. And that's a 9. 118.
Let's go, Joe. Fill it up, buddy. And I love you too.
1 pin off the lead, but a bonus ball coming next from Ringer. All right, 5 on that. On the head pin again. 9 drop to the 8 pin.
Okay, there it is. Shake it all.
Martins has been hot since the two tough boxes. One of which he finished with a 10. The other ended up being a 5. And that's a spare in the 9th. 128 for the 100 average bowler. Martins. Yeah, Thurian was throwing 40, right? Both great deliveries, good leverage. Obviously strong. All right, Ringer has 4 horsemen. Those one will go about 36% of the time for a pro bowler. Pro bowler is averaging 117. And back on the head pin. Spread eagle, but it broke. He clipped the wing all the way to the elbow. So 6 on the fill, 134. Joe is open, still facing the head pin. All right. That'll be a 101 for Ringer. And a 142 from Fendo, Brandon Martins. I believe he bowls out of Agawam Bowl, is that right? Or?
He bowls out of here.
Out of here, he's a Canal Street bowler, okay.
I mean,
I've seen him at Agawam Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, he might be out of Agawam.
Hey Brandon, where's your hometown?
I go out of Agawam.
Agawam, okay, yeah, so you did at Agawam, yeah. And you bowl here as well?
Yeah, I just saw you too.
Okay, excellent. All right, Andrew Thurian blasts 8. He's got the king size head bedposts. Both anchor bowlers were open. Thurian unable to make his 7-10 connection. $10.77 after the 67 half. Pacer carried his team through the early rounds, riding Fendos and Angels' tails in this one. Sorry, Hazard is not at 92, he's at 62. Lead is 23. And right. That was a COVID test up the nose. Andrew is open. All right, Angel's still looking at 5. That's a half Worcester on the left, the 3-6 on the right, and the 7. Oh, good bid, but that'll be a 7. Little pickup, but maybe not enough. 86 to 69 through 7 for the anchor bowlers. And a 21-pin lead. Oh no. Tough time for the Eagle. $2,000 grand prize for the winners today. This is the first round of the playoffs. Spare in the 8th for Hazard. Syrian took a 9. He's at 95. Good fill there, 9. Wood setting up nicely for the spare for Hazard. 98 the ball.
All right,
I think. Yep, 98 the ball. And a 9 for Syrian. I think the difference is 32. 1 box to play. I believe that will do it. Especially with Tim, any kind of a fill, any kind of a pin drop for Tim, and congratulations for Team Hazard. They make the semifinals. They're in again through the headpin.
Oh, good fill. Oh, work.
9 on that. 2 straight 9 drop fills. And a spare in the 10th. So he's already at his average. That was a 6 and a 110 for Therian, who is a 105 bowler. Good job there, but not enough to fend off the onslaught from Fendo, Morales, and Hazard. That was a 6 fill on that one, so 123. Great job. Now they're going to play the #1 team from, I believe, from the other side, but we'll make sure in just a minute. Yeah, the semifinals will come up next. That's right. So I think I'm gonna break up the broadcast into single games. Set up for the next one in just a moment. So congratulations to Team Hazard, 428 to 377. Victory in round 1 of the playoffs. They will go to the semifinals. Chance to win $2,000 first place, $1,000 for second, and they've already won $500 by virtue of that victory. I'm Bob Lee, and I'll be back in just a moment with the semifinals.